This is Blind Views, and that's how I see it.
Okay, this is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I am BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindView. That's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
Hi, I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
Because I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews,
And that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
Line ass breeze.
This is BlindViews, and that's how I see it.
MG.
I'm BlindViews,
Bada bean.
and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews.
Big
That's
pig.
the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way Sammy and I see it.
Real big.
This is BlindViews. That's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews,
HRC
and that's the way I see it from
weekend.
the Riverwalk in
James.
San Antonio, Texas.
This is
BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
Mayhem, no
This
fear.
is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and
Sooner. JH
that's the way I see
Travels.
it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
What's up, John? Oh, Linda, Lady Redskins. There's my Carolyn.
and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
Fluffy, get back here. Oh, hey. This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it. Now, Fluffy,
Kelly.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
これはブラインドビューダリー。それは私がそれを見る方法です。
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
Farco.
I'm BlindViews. That's how I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
And Mrs. Farco.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews.
And that's the way I see it.
This is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
Marty, did you see yourself?
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it. Towboat style.
Brandon.
Yeah, this is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it. Oh yeah.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews,
36
and
Street.
that is the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see
Hello, Sandra Sunflower.
BlindViews, that's the way I see it. I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
We're BlindViews, and that's the way we see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews,
I'm BlindViews.
and I'm BlindViews. That's the way we see it.
I'm BlindViews.
And that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's how Bandit and I see it.
This is BlindViews. This is the way we see it.
What was that thing you say?
That's the way I see it.
That's it. That's the way he sees it. Not me. I can't say that, but he can say that.
Renee, what's up? What's up? What's up? We made it. Yep, that's another Thirsty Thursday. Oh my, how's everybody doing over there in chat where it land? There's Charles. Everything froze up. The box said Microsoft Edge is not responding. Oh no. Alrighty, Roo. Let me get some things out of the way here real quick, and then I'll come over here to y'all. Polly Girl, the Feral Farm Girl. What's up? There's Sasnak. Sassanak. Marilyn Monroe, my good buddy, and one of my mods. Marilyn, she is not feeling well. So, if she's lurking, hello. If not, get some rest if you watch this later. So, send her some best wishes. And along the same lines, Lioness, what's up, girly girl? Good to see you. Good to see you. I know you were in the hospital, and they're dealing with your thing. I see you chatting over here about it. But yeah, glad you are back with us. Good to see. Good to see. Bro. Ooh. If you see the pictures in the back there scrolling around, that kind of gives you a heads up of what we're going to be talking about, who we're going to be talking about real quick, and then we shall discuss that way, because I know a lot of people, hey, did you see this? Did you hear that? Did you see that? And I have it on the list to talk about, but sometimes you guys get ahead of me because you're smart like that. So yeah, we'll be talking about, if you notice things scrolling in the back there. Mo Bang, what up, man? Meyer, there's Meyer Butt Reeks. Good day, good evening, whatever. All right. Mary J, hello, good evening. All right, let me talk about some things and some people real quick, and then I'll get over here to you guys, and we will discuss some things. As soon as I find my cursor here so I can get going. And we'll start with Anna's Adventures, because I did a little thing about she was in Quartzsite. She was in a place where she didn't feel too safe. So I just thought we'd get a little update where, yeah, she moved on to a new spot.
But nobody's out here, that's for sure. Well, just a few, like, spread out. This is nice, where Roxy can run around. This is good. And more level, yes.
So there you go.
I can show you where we ended up, but...
She did find a new spot. So she is good to go. Happy as a clam. And yeah. And let's see. We'll wait for her to come around again. So yeah, so go over and check her out for sure. Anna's Adventures. And she is the next picture coming up. Boom, that's Anna right there. Her little dog Roxy, her little wiener dog. Look, there's Bree. So yeah, that's what's going on with Anna. She did find a spot and she is good to go. Thank you, Pam G. There's the link. So you guys can check her out then. And while we were at it, Deborah Dickinson. She did a little Coco Fest recap. Coco Fest, that is keep on keeping on.
This is day 3 of Coco Fest, and I keep forgetting to film. It's hard to do both, so I'm going to try to catch you up in this video. We had the meet and greet registration on Monday at 4, and then yesterday, oh my gosh, I'm out of breath because I climbed these rocks so that I didn't disturb the class.
Well, it's a good little video. She gets you all caught up. She has it broken down in little spots, what's going on here and there and then and when and everything. So pretty cool video. Coco Fest, if you don't know, I kind of equate it to, I used to call it Lollapalooza Part 2. A lot of the folks would leave Lollapalooza and head out to Coco Fest. But yeah, it's a nice little small group, good group of people. Deborah Dickinson, Frugal RV Regal, and those kind of folks are there. And so yeah, we don't have to have people glomming on to the Lollapalooza name and saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do it because somebody else did all the work, and now you're just gonna swoop in and take." No, I know some of you have different feelings about it, but my feeling is no. I say nay. I don't know. I don't agree with it. And I still miss Lola a whole bunch, a whole bunch. But yeah, it's a good little group of people, kind of the same type of deal, same kind of folks. So yeah, go over and check out Deborah Dickinson and see her little recap about Coco Fest. Pretty interesting stuff. And then, what's up, Kyle? I want to talk about Bree. That's right. TGIF. Bree. Go over and check out Bree's channel. Nice little channel. She walks too much. She walks far too much. Always walking around, hiking and carrying on. That's right, Beanie. I'm glad somebody agrees with me, damn it. But yeah, Bree, she walks way too much, but I'm glad she does. She takes me places that I can't go. Over there in the great Pacific Northwest. And she shows us all kinds of goodies. Like, well, I don't know. Some people say this is what I am, but I don't know. A troll, look, me. Oh, no, I'm not a troll.
This place is packed. Let's go check out his ass.
Let's go check out his ass.
And his earring. See his freaking earring is.
Look at that.
What is he doing? Smoking a pipe?
No. Like it's an instrument.
Oh, he's playing a flute. Chow, that booty.
See, Bree wants to go look at his ass right away. But yeah, we get views like this.
Almost back up from finding the third troll.
See, she walks too much.
There's 2 more trolls. One you have to take a couple ferries for. It's up north.
Well, I don't want to give it all away. Go over to Bree's channel, TGIF. Go check her out. Get to see all kinds of wild stuff. You get to see her crazy paths that she walks all over the place. Waterfalls. Of course, the sweet little cute smile of Bree. So go check her out. Show her a little bit of Blind Views love and let her know that I sent you over so she can give me all the praise that I deserve. Oh, Bree, here's something. All right. Yeah, there's Bree's channel. Thanks, Pam, putting them up. Good deal. Appreciate it. Appreciate your hard work. Love my mods. Love my mods. They're on it. They're on it. All right. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let me get over here. I got to check me notes. And then we will, I'll get over to you guys and we'll discuss some things. But I want to talk about Allison Sharp, or formerly known as Travel Snacks. I started watching her a while ago. She was a van dweller, and then she took a break, was in New York for a while, and then she got back in the van, was vanning again, and then she, boom, stopped and wasn't vanning. She had talked about all kinds of other stuff, but yeah. But now, I guess it's been a couple months ago now that she stopped the van thing, and she started cleaning out the van because she was considering selling it, and yeah, changing up, starting things anew. But alas, she decided that she was going to keep it. Well, let's see, what does she have to say?
I've been cleaning the van today for myself because I'm going to start going back in it, going on some trips. I've reached my point to where I have had a lot of rest, and I'm ready to go see some more things. Will I be doing it full time? No. I learned my lesson. I will be doing it part time, and now that I have kind of a base to go back to where I can keep some of my things, I feel pretty balanced.
There you go. There you go. And I think that is the way to do it personally, but again, who am I? I just think that to be out there with nowhere to retreat to, whether it be parents' house, kid's house, something, even a little hunk of dirt like Tater has at Taterland, somewhere that you can run to if need be. So, yeah, she's kind of did everything. She traveled. She lived in a van. She didn't live in a van. Now she wants to keep traveling, so she's got the best of both worlds. And I want to talk a little bit about that. I want to talk about that with you guys here in a bit. I have some questions for you, and we will discuss. But right before I do that, last thing before we do that is I want to talk about these disgusting locals in the desert. Damn Havasu people this time. Yeah, man. Look what they did. Look what they did. Look what Maddie Van Halen found that those damn locals did.
You can really see how flimsy RVs are built by looking at this. Look at this. 2x2s. Is that pathetic? Particle board.
Well, yeah, they got to build them light so you can travel around, but you guys decide to live in them
Particle board and
full time.
2x2s. Wow.
But yeah, them damn
mess.
locals, they drug an RV out there and
The mattress. See, there's no burn marks on this mattress.
he thinks it blew up.
No burn marks on anything. I don't know what to make of it. Part of me wants to say this thing exploded. Either they had a propane explosion or they were cooking meth. I don't know.
They were doing something. Are they cooking meth?
Where's the...
But yeah, see what the locals do? They make the RVers look bad. Ain't that a damn shame? All the stuff that you guys do, running around and cleaning up after these fucking people. I think it's a shame what these locals do in Quartzsite and Havasu and Parker and all them places. These people are despicable. They're despicable. They wait for you guys to come around, and then when you leave, they go out there and trash things. So when you come back, they make it look like you guys did it. We know it wasn't. We know it wasn't. All right. So, how's everybody doing? This is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about somebody doing Breaking Bad out there. That's right. Yeah, all the trash Tater left in the desert. Yeah. We got video evidence. But then again, it wasn't him. That was the locals too. See what the locals did. What you don't realize is what the locals did. is when Tater was sleeping, they snuck into his RV and they got in his trash and they collected his trash. They did that for a couple of weeks. Got in there and they gathered up his trash. They even followed him to the dump station, to the trash site. And when he threw his bag of trash out, when he drove up, they climbed in the dumpster and they got Tater's trash out and they kept it. And then when everybody left, they went out in the desert and they threw all his trash around to make it look. It wasn't him. It wasn't him, because he's an RVer and he would never do that. It was the locals. It's always the locals. They do crafty shit like that. They're crafty. They're crafty people. You think these RVers are crafty? You think they have all the ideas and how to fit everything in a tiny space and how to set up a little rug on the desert and how to do all that and how to set up camp and tear it down and set it up and tear it down and set it up and tear it down and drive and book places? You think they're crafty? Nay. They are not crafty at all. It's the locals. Those people are crafty. The things that they do. The things that they do to set up the RVers to make them look bad. That's right. They go on covert missions to collect Nomadic Fanatic's trash just so they can make him look bad when they scatter it through the desert. They strategically place it on top of bushes. They try not to make it look obvious. They're good. They're crafty people. Oh, man. Funny stuff. But here's what I want to know. I want your opinion. I'm going to watch very closely. I'm going to watch that chat right there. I'm going to watch it very, very closely because I want to see what you guys have to say about this. They do that too. They save up their pee too in 5-gallon buckets. And they take it out to the washes and they dump it in the washes in the middle of the night. So in the morning and the sun comes up, it bakes the pee and it goes, see, we told you they were dumping their tanks in the washes, but they weren't. They would never. It's the locals. It's all the locals. They save their piss up all summer long and they store it. There's a big thing. See, what you guys don't know, you know about the big tent, you know about the laundromat, you know where all the dump stations are and where to go get water and where the Wally World is and, and where the dollar store, you know where all that stuff is, but you don't know where the pee holding facility is. You don't know where that is. See, because they're crafty. They disguise it. I'm not going to give away their secrets and tell you what they disguise it as, but yeah, there's a big facility where they store their pee all summer long. So when in the winter, when the RVers come, they just run around and they dump all this piss everywhere and make it look like the RVers are dumping their tanks. When actually, it's those crafty locals. That's right. So, here we go. Here's what I want to know. Do you think that it is fair? Because we have people that live in, stupid people that live in houses, and we have the great people that, oh, that's right, it's not free, cheap, and easy anymore. It's, oh, woe is me. Oh, woe is me. It's hard. It's hard out here. It's tough. It's tough out here for RVer. I forgot it changed. But anyway, we have all kinds of folks in here. So, do you think it is fair for people to go to BLM land, whether it's LTVA and they paid their $160 to stay there for half a year or more, or whatever, the $180 or whatever? Do you think it's fair for people to go in and set up giant fucking humongous compounds? And I'm not talking, Tater's bad enough when he sets up his RV and then he has his trailer and then he puts his motorcycle out and then he gets his little candy canes and twinkly fucking lights and shit and cordons off a fucking half acre of bullshit, and then his little OnlyFans chickie do, she parks there and everything, and they got this big giant space. But I'm talking about people like, Randy in his hobo hut. We'll put up big fucking things and you can see us from space and we're on Google Maps and it's everything, and it's because it's Randy's hobo hut. see these giant tents and this and that, and people parked everywhere, and we have this whole big compound set up. And now, not only that, now we want to expand. Yeah, we want to expand the hobo hut.
You were just starting to tell me about maybe a little unofficial dog park.
Well, yeah, right over here I'm going to build a 2 or 3 dog run.
There you go.
For those dogs that come in that just don't want to be on a leash.
There you go. So yeah, I'm out here on BLM land for everybody. But I'm going to come out here and what am I going to do? I'm going to put up 14 tents, and I'm going to dig a pit so I can cook a bunch of turkeys in, and I'm going to invite all these people over. And now I know some people got dogs and they don't want to be on leashes, so I'm going to build a dog run. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a dog park. Now let me tell you what. This is what kills me. You don't want to live in a van or an RV in the desert. There's no way. You don't want to. You want to live in a house. You want to have a big property, and you want to live in a house so bad. That's why you have a hut. That's why you have a tent. This is the kitchen tent. This is the living tent. And I go out and buy fucking shit from Salvation Army and Goodwill, and I got couches and chairs and tables and lamps, and then now I'm going to build a dog run, and I'm going to build this, and I'm going to have a patio, and they go out in the middle of the desert and they do not want to. I don't give a shit. You cannot convince me otherwise. They don't want to live out there. They want to live in a house so bad that they build one in the middle of the desert in BLM land and drag it around. So, again, what do you think? Do you think it's right that these mobile hobos go out and take over? Well, I live in a vehicle, and this is BLM land, and I got these 5 acres are mine. You know, and I talk about shit, and I know that it's not right, and I'm not saying it is, but what's the difference between somebody coming up and pulling up right next to you and parking and setting up camping right next to your camp and being an ignorant asshole? What's the difference from that than, well, I'm going to take 17 places up, and I'm going to set up tents and I'm going to build a dog run. I'm going to put up fences and gates, and I'm going to fucking cordon off things with little twinkly lights, and I'm going to dig a fire pit, and then I'm going to make a pit over here to cook this, and I'm going to do this, and oh, this is for this guy to park, and that's for this guy to park. So what's the difference? I think it's all fucking ignorant. All right, let me see. What's going on here? Overland, what's up, man? How come BS from Canada? Looks like he's squatting, not camping. I agree. Mine. Yeah, mine. He should be, he is gross. Yeah, I talked about that. How, I missed theirs. I love Lucy C. Buy the land and you can do what you want. But if you do it on public land, then don't get me started. Thank you, Charlie. I agree. What's up, Deseret? Looks like squatters. No, it's not right. Okay. Ignorant. Well, I want to make sure that I'm not, well, am I the asshole? Yes, you are the asshole, but everybody knows that. Everybody knows that, right? Everybody knows I got one of those. Tater's gonna smother that girl to death like he did Morgan. And remember, he made a video when we were sitting at a table and he had his arm wrapped around her and he had her trapped. Yeah. Get off my lawn. It ain't right. And keep update will charge them per foot. That's what they should do. How many rigs you got? Yeah. Okay. There's a difference between camping out in a few weeks and settling in. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think they want a house so bad. They just, I don't know, they can't for some reason. So instead they'll just go out and spend all their money on fucking tents and and couches from Goodwill and shit and say, this is my house now. I live here on BLM land forever because I paid my $180. That's how much I paid for rent for a year. Trouble is their houses are made of canvas and plastic and blow away in the wind. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They want to live in a house so bad that they even do it in Walmart parking lots. Yeah, some people do. Some people do. And I'm not saying everybody does. There's lots of people. There's lots and lots and lots and lots of the RVers that go out and they use public land. They go to they go to BLM land and they set up a little camp, and 14 days later they move, sometimes before that, or they'll go to LTVA so they can go to all the places and use the dump stations and use the dumpsters and all that stuff. And they just set up their little camp and they have their friends and they get their little huddles around and everything's good to go. And even with 4 or 5 of them, they don't take up as much as one person sometimes, like Randy. Well, he may be a great cook, but still. I don't think he was into Angela that much as he was into Morgan. He couldn't keep his hands off her right now. He is very smitten. Yeah, I pretty much agree. I think he was into Angela because she was stable and an intelligent woman. I think Morgan was more of the sweet little shy, innocent girl that he could control. Somebody else said that Tater and Blossom are purely transactional, and I didn't think of it that way until I read their comment, and I agree with you. She wants to grow her channel, and maybe he thinks she'll make him look less like an asshole. Yeah, I think it is a transaction. Billing on stuff and having pallets is against BLM rules, but the hosts are too afraid to confront a large group. They go after lone guys like me parked 10 feet outside. Well, you know what? That's a good point. I'm sure they probably do go after the easy targets. You're probably right. Land hermit crab. Tearing up one shell and hijacking another. Wow, that's a really good analogy. I couldn't live in the same vicinity as them, especially the ones who crap outdoors. Go further west. Slab City. Yeah, right. That's what happened when you give certain nomads free reign. Yeah. Don't worry, nomads will soon be displaced by government illegal housing. That is a possibility. Hermit crab, yeah. What up? Oh, wait, Morgan towered over him was fun. Yeah. Yeah. I liked her. I thought she was a nice little girl. Nice young lady. I was so sad to see her with him. But the other thing that gets me too about the whole thing, about these big compounds like that, is you got the Tater who screams, bitches, hollers, and everything about people making noise and everything. But yet, hey, we're going to set up this camp. And if you're unlucky enough to park around this fucking stinkhole with all the people that I make the rules, because remember, that's the rule. That's the rule. If I set up camp, I get to make the rules. I get to say who comes and goes, which is horse shit. It's just some unspoken fucking nomad wheeled wonder rule that they made up. I set up the camp. It's my camp. So I can tell you no generators, or I can say you can come and you can come, but only for a day. Then you got to get the fuck out of here. You can come and stay as long as you want. You can never come. You go over there. Yeah, see that horse shit? Yeah, that's when I'd be parking right in the middle of their shit. Go, fuck you. Fuck you. That's right. BLM land. My taxes, everybody's taxes pays for this shit. This is mine as much as it is yours. This ain't your fucking land. Well, that's the way to be, blind people. You're fucking ignorant. I can see. You're right. I would do it just to spite all them fucking assholes. But the thing is, oh, he's making noise. Oh, and he parked too close to my green cone. But I'm going to stay up until 1 a.m. doing karaoke, blasting music, singing, laughing, doing whatever, having lights on and every fucking thing out in the middle of the desert where people want to just come out and chill and have their little space and sit back and enjoy the stars and wait for the sunrise and all that stuff. No, I got to listen to a bunch of fucking assholes, a bunch of drunken, sweaty, stinking, fucking disgusting assholes in the middle of the desert doing whatever the fuck they feel like. And then bitching if I would fart too loud in the middle of the night. No, fuck them all. Fuck them all.
Yay!
Why would anyone want to live in a motor vehicle or versus a comfortable home? Well, with my house, I don't worry about parking in every night. Don't worry about a wedding disturbing me anymore. Well, it's not, it's not for me either. I wouldn't want to do it full time. But I wouldn't mind being able to run around and going places and having an RV to hang out in for a while. I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't do it full time. You're making me want to go watch some of his videos. But it's just, I don't know. It just irks me how you can sit there and bitch about people making too much fucking noise. And I parked down in the parking lot, and I parked sideways, and I took up 14 parking places in this parking lot for me and Black Betty and Taylor Swift and all my little everything else I fucking named. Each tire has a name. Each lug nut has a fucking name. But and I can do that. I can park at, and I can just take up 14 spots out here in Walmart, and look, this guy comes and parks in a spot right next to me. How dare he? How dare he? I'm out here in free public land, and I'm parked here, and I cordoned off my area with my little candy canes, and this guy came and parked right next to me and made noise. Can you imagine that? Well, I'm just going to set up my 13-foot movie theater. I'm going to have movie night, and I'm going to invite all my friends over, and I'm going to blare my big fucking speaker, and I'm going to watch movies in the middle of the night. I don't care if you turn the lights off and you want to go to sleep. It doesn't matter to me. And you talk about people living in a house going, you got shitty neighbors and you can't do nothing about it. Well, you fuckers got shitty neighbors too. You got real shitty neighbors. And you can drive away from one shitty neighbor, and guess what? You're going to get another shitty neighbor. At least I know my shitty neighbor. It just drives me insane. Drives me insane. The way people do that shit. Yeah, I forgot to check mark. For me, it was an adventure. Loved the first year or two. I think it would have stayed longer if it weren't for my YouTube mental breakdown. Yeah. But I'm sure. Like my hot shower now. Jack Marker and Norm's air horn. Yeah. Oh. Well, if it's not bad enough that they're taking up enough, one man is taking up enough room for 14 people, he needs you to help pay for it.
So while this is an unofficial, not sanctioned by any organization, person, place, or thing,
Nope.
It costs a little bit of money to keep things going.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
And
Yeah.
I would encourage you to, if you want to help out, if you're camping here, or if you're attending events here, to join Randy's Patreon page. It's under the Mobile Traveler, right?
Correct. Yep.
Well, here's the deal there, buddy boy. No one told you to set up a fucking mobile nightclub in the middle of the desert. Oh, yeah, if you look over here, there's a list of the events of the week. Oh, nobody asked you to. Then you shouldn't be allowed to. Awesome neighbors, yeah. Yeah, I just, there are groups all over LTV enjoying life and keeping themselves. Sometimes very big groups with very large, expensive rigs. Who's that dude on the rig? Yeah, some dude with a dog. This old lady. All right, so when I go park my van right up beside. I don't know. I just think the entitlement of some people is astounding. I'm gonna go on government land and I'm gonna call it mine. I'm gonna set up my little house. I want a house so bad, but I'm gonna set it all up. I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna set up this whole big camp. And again, I set up the camp, so it's my rules. You can't come. You can't come. You can. Oh, and here we're going to have karaoke tomorrow, then we're going to have bingo, and then we're going to have this, and then we're going to have that. Well, if you want to do all that and you're so entrepreneurial, then get your stinky ass a bath, go buy some clothes, and go start like a lot of other people do. Go get a business. Go get a storefront. Set up your little nightclub where you can play bingo and have karaoke and fucking trivia night and all other bullshit. Make some money. No. I'd rather make YouTube videos and set up my mobile hut out in the middle of the desert and beg for money and fucking cook for people and invite everybody over and see how great I am and annoy everybody else and chase people away because I'm cheap, I'm poor. Got an empty ass van with nothing in it that I throw my e-bike in that Tater gave me. And then just take over the place like I own it. I never bragged a lot about being broke. Since I send him money, he literally will go to the casino. Man, there was a time. Yeah, another one says he'll go to the casino. There was a time. Please pay attention to my check mark. That's right. Please take note. Yo-Yo Max has a check mark. Treat her with respect. I would say treat her with the same respect you would Tater, but no, we don't want you to do that. Yo-Yo Max is a good one. Why does a person worry what other person does? Well, because if you didn't want me to worry about what you did, if you didn't want me to know what you do, you wouldn't tell me, oh, look, I'm setting this up, and I would film. This is what I'm eating. This is where I'm going to the store. I'm going to go do the laundry. I'm going to go dump my tank. I'm going to go wipe my ass. Look what I'm cooking. Look what I'm eating. Look where I'm going. Look who I'm with. Look what I got. Look what I'm going to do. If you don't want me to talk about it and you don't want me to know what you're doing and you don't want me to have an opinion of what you're doing, don't fucking tell me every goddamn thing that you do. Every waking minute of the day, because that's how you make your money. So I'm going to talk about it. If you don't like it, then don't watch my channel. If you don't like it, then go over and tell your buddies that I'm talking about, hey, don't make videos anymore and put it on YouTube because this guy's talking about you and I don't like him talking about you. So if you don't tell him every single waking moment of what you're doing and how you treat your kitties and your fuzzy butts, then I can't talk about it. But no. You have to play and you have to tell everybody what you're doing and you have to go, hey, Look at me. Look at me. I'm out here in the middle of the desert, and I have the spot. It's so awesome. It's on Google Maps. They love me so much. It's awesome. Well, guess what? Guess what? If you want everybody to know, then you want everybody to know. If you don't want everybody to know, then shut the fuck up and get off YouTube. This is how I do laundry, living on grid. This is how I go to the bathroom, living on grid. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you how I go get food, living on grid. How do I store my groceries when I get home, living on grid? And I'm going to put hashtag on grid after every single one of my videos. Hashtag on grid, living on grid, living on grid. How do I get lights, living on grid? How do I run my air conditioning, living on grid? How do I cook, living on grid? Because apparently all this stuff is so fascinating. This is how I cook, living in an RV. Yeah, you fucking turn on the stove just like everybody else does. This is how I get lights. Click. But you know what? I can get electricity even if the sun's not out. How do you manage? How do you manage to survive living on grid? Well, it ain't easy. 'Cause see, when you live on grid, you got to do everything yourself. Yeah. Something breaks, you got to know how to fix it. Yeah. Something gets dirty, you got to go clean it. It's a little bit easier living on grid because you can just plug in the vacuum cleaner and run it. But hey, you got to do it yourself. It isn't like living off grid where you have to do everything yourself. No, living on grid, it's different. You have to do everything yourself. Man, it's horrible. It's horrible living on grid. How I make shit on grid. Living on grid. Yeah. Well, that was my rant about that. I don't know. I see there's a mixed bag of emotions about it. I guess some people don't mind that when you go out to BLM land, if one person has 3/4 of an acre and another person has 5 acres cordoned off to themselves, and other people, they have, you know, a 1/16 of an acre for 5 people to hang out in. I guess people don't mind. But again, BLM land, public land. As long as I don't go in your stuff or touch your stuff, I can park right up on your fucking shit. I can walk through your camp. It's my camp. Mine. I claimed it. Don't you see my green cones and my candy canes? Mine. Nope. Mine. See, here's my tax return. This proves I pay taxes. It pays for this land. Thank you very much. Now, if you come to my house, see, I have a little boundary. You're on my property. No. I wouldn't do that. But see, when you're out there and you decide you're just going to set up your little tent and build your dog run, I mean, come on. Building a dog run and setting up a whole bunch of tents and building a camp on BLM. Oh my God. All right, I'm done with that. Morgan, Unstoppable Morgan. What about Morgan? All I want to say about Morgan is I got to talk about her a little bit because I'm actually glad. Hey, there's Badge. What's up? Am I going to give you a hard time when you're off grid? No, I'm not. I don't care what you do when you're off grid. It's just funny to me. You got Mikey. Oh, when you live out here like me off grid, it's hard. You got to know how to fix things. You got to clean things yourself. You got to do everything yourself. What the fuck you do? I live on grid and I just go, cool. House is clean. Look at that. Laundry's done. Roof got fixed. No, dickhead. You still got to do shit. What a moron. Oh, my. But anyway, Morgan, I am glad she got this travel. I really hope she doesn't start cutting and tearing and ripping and destroying this thing. I think it's a cool little travel trailer, actually. Again, I talked about the slides. One like a crank, an old crank, and the other one you got to go out and pull, which I said it'll last forever. It'll outlast all the fucking electronic stuff, little boards and everything. But, Pam says too late. But, I'm glad she got it. She should have got something like that a long time ago. I mean, her and 3 dogs living in not even a van, not an RV, not a van. No, in a little pickup truck, for fuck's sake. A Bronco and a pickup truck. Come on. Now the dog's got room to walk around and stretch and lay out in bed. She has room to do shit. She should have did that shit a long time ago. The washing machine can wash clothes while I have a cup of coffee and watch BlindViews. That's right. Yeah. Pam says too late. Up here, Pam said too late. She's already ripping it apart. She wastes so much money with all the other shit yeah, I mean, doing all kind of dumb shit. Funny thing is, can't have generators, but they do come in handy. They do come in handy. Yeah, I mean, instead of fucking, yeah, exactly, cutting holes in her seat so she can piss while she's driving, and building that thing on top and trying to put a fucking hot tub on top of the thing and putting the skylight in that leaked and welding all that shit on so she could put a generator and all that, or the grill and all that other bullshit in the back, and doing this and that. And then buying another Bronco and fucking a storage shed to put them all in and pay. Instead of wasting all that damn money, she should have just bought one to begin with and just lived comfortably for a while, for fuck's sake. No free parking here, no videos allowed there. That jerk parked within a half a mile of me. The pizza guy knocked down my garbage can. And you have the nerve to talk to me. Talk about me. Yeah, right? The old farmer's wife. I'm late listening while I do dishes. She's tearing it up and contemplating her back to drink. Oh, no. She's gonna do like she did to that other RV. Next thing you know, why are my cabinets dipping? Oh, because the roof's caving in on me because I cut everything out. Oh, man. It is such a nice old RV, little old travel trailer too, man. At least I think so. But anyway, I guess it was good while it lasted. Because, yeah, I was happy for her that she actually got something big enough for her and 3 damn dogs. But, what can you say? She has these big ideas. I always say she has these big ideas. Just to repeat her. Probably same person, different name. Everything she attempts to build or fix has broken. Well, yeah, she has. Sorry for being the bearer of bad news. Yeah, right. Making turkey gumbo. She has all these brilliant ideas, but really piss poor execution. Scooter says Morgan is a screw up for views. No fear, Morgan isn't about the destination, it's about the journey. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Yes, I agree. Ugh, need a drink after that one. Yeah, I used to root for Morgan real hard, but it's getting harder and harder. Well, plus I really pissed her off, and she rage texted me and screamed and had a fit. So, oh well. C'est la vie. Shadow Wolf. Think about it. Tater keeps blossoming around, and she keeps up those videos on Taterland. She starts showing up on Tater's channel. He may not have a check mark or a channel. Well, speaking of Tater, Tater claims he made a big claim here. He sure did. What is Tater's claim?
Doing something different. I'm excited about the future, guys. December is going to be a good month on the Nomadic Fanatic channel.
Yeah. It's going to be a good month, and he's doing something different. What's he doing? Going to Disneyland. Whew. Man, good thing he's doing something different, because he's never done that before. Well, maybe it's because he's with her this time. Is that what's different? I'm taking somebody different to Disneyland. Yep. Gonna be a great December. And if you wanna know, all you got to do is become a Patreon, and you can go over and you can find out what I'm doing before everybody else does, or just go to my Instagram, or better yet, just watch BlindViews. He'll tell you what's going on way before it happens, because he'll find other people making videos and posting. Like Rebel Girl, let me know where he is. Randy, let me know where he is. No, well, not Randy, but everybody else running around. Hey, filming him and doing stuff. Camera Van Kevin and all these other people filming and letting us all know what he's doing. Other people sending me pictures and snapshots and screenshots of stuff that's going on. So yeah, you can come over here and find out what Tater's going to do before he mentions it on his channel too. Why not? I've been told I can't read the rules. BLM says you can't move rocks, but that was put rock fences and cordon off the camp. They don't own it. Sorry. Canadians don't understand. Damn it. You don't know how to play in the desert right. You can do whatever you want to, Badge. Go park your truck, set your camper down, disconnect your truck, go out and take your truck and fill it up with rocks and come back and then cordon off a 3/4 of an acre with rocks, put up a fence, make a dog run, set up a tent, dig a pit, and say, this is mine now. This is where I live until I go back to Canada. You all stay away. And I'm going to stay up and make noise until as late as I want. But when I wake up in the morning and I want my quiet time with my fucking coffee, nobody better make a peep, or I'm going to get on YouTube and I'm going to make a video screaming about it. That's how you do it, Badge. You're just doing it all wrong. You're too damn nice. And while Badge is in here, speaking of Badge, I got to say something. I'm watching all these people, couple people, Camblian's man just talked about it, whining and bitching about these damn diesel heaters. Camblian's man said he's getting ready to buy his fourth one. His fourth. Because luckily they're cheap, so I can keep on buying them. And there's the problem. First of all, you're buying the cheap Chinese knockoff ones. And if instead of buying 4 or 5 of those, why don't you just spend the money and get one of the good ones, one of the real ones, one of the ones that will work? And if you do have problems, why don't you go over to Badge's channel and go up to the little search little thing when you get on his channel and type in diesel heaters, and there's a video tells you all about them, why they work, why they don't work, what's going to fuck up, how to take it apart, and what to look for. He tells you all about it, because all you mobile hobos out there You all love your little diesel heaters. And you're all running around buying these little cheap bastards. And you're all saying, hey, it's not, because you're here in the desert doesn't mean it's going to get cold and blah, 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 blah. And you got Eric, I'm up here at Solo at 7,000 feet. And my there, Taterland, it's getting cold. I got a winter right. Well, you know, if you love your diesel heaters and you keep on buying them and they keep on taking a shit, don't get on here whining about it. Go to Badge. He talked about it. He told you about it. He tells you all about it. I'm sure you'll call him and come fix it, but you won't watch his fucking video to tell you, don't do this, do this. This is what's going to happen. Get used to it. No, you won't do that, will you? No. You'll just whine and bitch and moan and buy another one. Like I said, I just watched Canada's Man's latest video before I came up here to start this. Yeah, I'm getting ready to buy my fourth one. Oh my God, these people. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I am. Truly. I must be. And all these other people are just geniuses. Super geniuses. Because, hey, I could be living for free out in the desert in Arizona and let everybody else pay for the land while I just set it. Poof. This is mine. Get away. It's mine. Mine. Go away. It's mine. And I'm a night owl. I hope you like music. And if I'm fucking cold, I'm running my goddamn generator. And if I want to blast music, I'm going to. And I love to play guitar. Guess what I'm going to do? Mine. I'm going to do it. Everybody else does it. I'm going to do it. I could be doing it. But no, here I am paying electric bills and water bills, buying food and cooking stuff. What a silly life. Going down to the basement and throwing my clothes in a washer. Or I could be sitting at the laundromat. Or I could be waiting 3 hours in line at the dump station. Oh, that's right. They're building new ones. But, yeah. And don't say, oh, no, I go to the dump station. It never takes me longer than 5 minutes. You're all lying. You're a liar. You're a fucking liar. So many people make videos. I heard it from many people. I sat in the line for 2 hours at the dump station at the fucking La Posa South. Yeah. No. 5 minutes tops. 5 minutes. Everybody, 5 minutes. Yeah. All those other people were lying. 5 minutes. That's all it takes. 5 minutes. I guess that's why they're building all those other ones, because 5 minutes, man. Now it can be 2 seconds. Because look at all of them. Yeah, because people sat in line for hours just to dump their shit. Family seems fun, but my house is so legit. You are funny, good sir. Bumps the ideology that we create stuff from owning having property. Hey, it's the braggarts to me. Again, and the way they do shit. Don't give a shit if you want to live off grid. Live off grid. Have at it. You want to live in an RV? Have at it. You want to do your thing? Have at it. But if you're going to get on here, just, and say all this shit, say how wonderful everything is, and then all of a sudden, oh, wait a minute, it all shifted. The free, cheap, and easy life isn't free, cheap, and easy anymore. Now it's the oh, woe is me life. It's so hard out here. It's hard to be a pimp in the desert. Oh. Well, Tater needs more money, though. Even though he brags he makes just under $100,000 a year. He needs more money because, he's got his little turn signals because he put a fairing on a Harley, which I think is gay. Yeah, I said it. Anyway, putting a fairing on a Harley. Come on, stop it. Knock it off. That's not what Harley riders do. But anyway, he got these little, put the fairing on so it covers up the turn signals in the front. So he went out and he purchased these fancy mirrors with turn signals in them from Harley. Ooh, good one. From Harley. They're not just cheap ones. But guess what? There's a problem.
Diagnosing mirrors and installation cost $698. Another $698.
Dollars.
That includes the diagnosing of today, and it's going to be a week before they get them in. I'll probably be back in Quartzsite, so I will have to ride from Quartzsite back to Scorpion Harley
Hard
for another
life.
$700 in blinkers. Harleys can eat you up sometimes. When they're running well.
See? It's a hard life. It's a hard life. He has to drive. He has to drive now. He's probably going to be back. He has to drive the whole way. It's a rough life being an RVer, man. See? It's rough. It ain't free, cheap, and easy anymore. It's a hard life now, man. It's hard. It's hard to be a pimp out here, yo. Come on. Got to make sure that he knows that all the cat ladies know that he's got to spend $198 for his Harley blinkers. So you guys make sure Blue Boys have a story smoking down the road. If Tater gets a Schoolie, he will not be able to do it. If he gets a Schoolie, I can't wait till he gets a Schoolie. I want him to get a Schoolie so bad because I want to see all the problems. In Temple. I can't wait. I'm going to see what happens when he has problems with his Schoolie. When his Schoolie has problems. But at the same point, I am sorry people were horrible to you. Yeah, they got to her on the tubes, man. I am rude, I know. I was told I was told that. Terry begging for greens. I'll fix them damn mirrors. I was just gonna talk about that too, Pam. Yeah, he says he has 54 Harley shirts. Well then, why are you still a disgusting hairball all the fucking time? Walking around with shirts covered in fucking hair. Oh, that's right. That's right. Because when you get a shirt, you fold it up, you throw it on the damn bed. You go do laundry, you bring it back and you dump it on that fucking hair-covered bed. And then you put your shit on. Oh, my God. Oh, it's Tater out of blinker fluid. Good one. Yeah, that's right. Vroom, vroom. It does make him tough. That and that beard. That's why I'm growing mine out now. Did you notice? I'm growing mine out because I want to look tough like Tater. Poor Tater. The eagle flies alone. What's he complaining about? He got money for free and doesn't work. I'll sweat for it. Is Tater out of blinker fluid? Damn, I wish I had thought of that one. That was a good one. Oh. In the same video. Yeah, he had that. Yep, he did. He showed that one. Expensive blinkers, yeah. A few that I knew is that ride motorcycles have crashed and either hurt themselves really bad or died. Hey, I dumped a bike or two in my day. I think I got a scar on my one knee to prove it. Schoolie fun, let the games begin. Yes. Because I'm telling you, man, once that thing breaks down, he's going to be crying the blues if he gets a Schoolie. His eyebrows. Does he say anything without whining? He's so freaking annoying. December is going to be a great month for the Nomadic Fanatic channel. Is it coming to an end? Troglodyte, what's up? Tater said he's got to spend someone else's money on the Harley he bought with someone else's money. If Art gets a Schoolie, it will end up broke down in Taterland, and he will start a themed resort with it. Yeah, he'll just give it a name and let the pack rats move in. Maybe it can be Blossom's photo studio, where she can do her photo shoots for OnlyFans. Sticking her fucking cookie in the window. Even Bob tells people not to get Schoolies. Joshua. Throw it on the floor. Throw it on the ground. I know I heard him say 50. Yep, he did. He's got all them Harley shirts. Yep. Yeah. But again, then why is he always fucking covered in fur? Oh, goodness. Never get to school with too much trouble and money. Go with a simple travel trailer. Been riding off Harley since the 80s, and I might have 3 shirts, right? It doesn't catch anything from the size of thunder. Yeah, the eyebrow, that got me too bad. How's it going? Get the bike worked on. He was going to install baseball cards in the spokes. I mean, again, if you are a mechanically inclined person and you can do a whole bunch of shit, if you're like one of them jack of all trades, master of none, you can do a little bit of everything, then yeah. But you better know your mechanics. You better know how to work on shit, because if not, you're screwed. Crack on the sidewall of the front tire. Oh, no shit. Because again, you're not just going to pull up to, in your car, take it wherever. I need an oil change. I need my tires rotated. I need an alignment. I need whatever. This part broke. I need a fuel pump. I need whatever. Yeah, now you got this giant fucking school bus. I don't even care if it's a small one. You're going to pull up to where? My bay door's not even big enough. And if my bay door was big enough, my lift isn't fucking big enough to lift this thing up. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. I can do it, but there's no parts. It's all that shit. It's just, yeah, it's crazy, man. How many Harley shirts you got with your Harley? He laid it down twice. Well, the wind did it the one time. Black Betty got knocked over in the 90-mile-an-hour hurricane force winds up here in Sholo at 7,000 feet. Tater hating cat lady. Gotta find something to eat. All right, Dorothea. Never knows how paranoid Tater is when he's out side vlogging. Yeah. What that he is paranoid, that, and he gets entitled. I noticed, I talked about the one time he was in fucking Disneyland. He's there with his Dole Whip, and he's got his camera, and he's just vlogging away, and somebody walked up and stood beside him, and he like, are you serious? Are you serious? You're in my Disneyland, in my area, in my space. I'm filming here. Didn't you see my check mark? Didn't you see my check mark?
I'm thankful that my channel has been really successful in the past, and that's why YouTube has turned me into a verified YouTube partner. You see that little check mark after my name, Nomadic Fanatic, with the check mark? That means I'm a verified partner.
He's verified. Fucking nutcase. Take your Harley to a dealership. Yeah. Dealerships for anything, even your car, is the most expensive place to go. Maybe she'll co-sign for a school bus. That's it. That's what he's doing. Get over there on your OnlyFans, girl. Show your cookie. Get your boobs out. Show your cookie. Shake your big ass. Make some money. Daddy needs a schoolie. His shit patches, yeah. Yeah, he does. Well, yeah. He does have some shit patches. Indians, yeah. Indians are nice bikes. we used to always say back in the day, I don't know anything about new Harleys, but I know back in the day, we used to always say, Harleys are nice, but you got to, whenever you ride a Harley, you got to ride one with a wrench in your hand at all times. And every stop sign or red light, just start tightening shit up because something's about to fall apart. They rattle loose all the time. They used to. Tater's figured out the boondocking loophole. Get a schoolie and he can overnight in the school district's bus barn. Oh my, good old Tater. Tater something. Your schoolies put 20, 40,000 in them bus. It's still worn out, but yeah. Raven, what up? My little screwball. Yeah, Badge, I was just talking about that in the other video. I think you watched it. You made a mention. But yeah, you know, and these people to spend $5,000 on some old worn out beat up bus that's been put out to pasture. So another put another $5,000-$10,000 in a shit that they found at Lowe's and Amazon, throw it in it, do some shoddy ass work, and turn around and sell it for fucking 80, 90, 100 grand. And then dumb people out there going, yeah, I'll buy it. Yeah, ooh. I've been watching the YouTube videos and I see this lifestyle. I want to live it so bad. Yeah. I'll give you $80,000, $90,000 for some old beat up school bus. That some guy with a great idea and a screw gun built. Oh man. But hey, I guess if you can make a buck, make a buck. Why not? What the hell? Mike, get wood for the winter? No, he just put a wood stove in for fucking visual effect. He doesn't collect wood for that thing. He went out. He's another one that went out and got a fucking heater. He's another one that got a diesel heater. Locked out of chat. No, I forgot what I was going to say. Be in a different crowd. Yeah. You need to be in a different crowd. Oh yeah. You know, he even did that I forget where he was. But he was walking back to his rig and he was talking and filming and somebody laughed over there. I think it was one of those when he was up in Washington, I think, and he was at some pull off looking and he was walking back to the rig and somebody was having a good old time and laughing. He just changed from, hey, good old Tater, look at me filming. I'm Tater. I'm having a great time. And then, they laughed. They're having fun on my, how dare they? How dare they? That's it. I'm setting up my movie screen and putting my big booming fucking boom box and I'm going to hook it up and I'm going to play that shit all night long. And then bitch about light pollution. Yeah, he did give it up. Mikey gave up collecting wood. He punched that hole in the roof and everything and then put the aluminum foil around. That's what that was the funny part. I'm gonna stuff this thing and get a roaring fire in it. Well, just so my thing don't burn down, I'm gonna put some aluminum foil around the hole. Ah, shit. Feel bad picking on Eric all the time. Only kidding. I don't feel bad at all. Look at it as free entertainment. Yeah, it would have been epic. Polly girl got to go once. She's been on her game lately. Well, and the thing is I pick on Tater because I'm petty. I'm a petty bitch. He brought this all on himself from my end of it because, it was all good in the hood until he did a bunch of shady, sneaky shit and then lied and then got on YouTube and lied and then deleted the video and then wrote all kind of nasty little comments and deleted them real quick and tried to lose all the tracks, delete all the evidence. But dumbass Tater with a check mark, knowing everything, making it his business to be on here, forgets that the internet is forever. And even if it was only up for 2 seconds, somebody grabbed a screenshot of that shit. If I didn't, somebody else did. And lots of people go, oh, you didn't get that one? I got it right here. And poof, I get email sent. Yeah, this is what he said. Yeah, I got it. When he was talking all his mad shit. When he said, I was driving, guys. I don't even know what happened. And then in the comment, yeah, you said you're going to do fair use. Well, how's it feel, buddy, when I'm going to do it back to you? Yeah, your channel's getting shut down. Oh, wait a minute. But you didn't do it. You didn't even know what was happening. YouTube said, put it in a little special folder and said, you can't do that. It's against the law. Well, yeah, YouTube did all that because it's against the law. Then why did YouTube go, oh, Tater's full of shit. Here your videos are back up and we'll take all them nasty little strikes away because they mean nothing. Because little hateful Tater, he's full of shit and bad manners. That's right, Farco. I'm not the guy. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, now I remember she says. Notice Tater said he's really lucky his channel was so successful in the past. Yeah, it was so in the past. And I don't give a shit what anybody says. All them subs, they're not all subs. He bought a bunch of them. He had to have. And the way he throws money around at everything, don't tell me he didn't waste a bunch of money to get a bunch of subs to make his channel look better. You all know. Even you buddy boys that stick up for him and he's a good friend, you all know he bought fucking subs. He doesn't have fucking over 200K subs. Maybe I should get some pallets and a Harbor Freight blue tarp so I can open a bar. Yeah, you should. Hell yeah, man. Cordon off the area. Put up a little sign. I bet if you make friends with Tater, he'll go buy a flag and fly on his fucking RV. Sell sand and Yorn be gone. Oh, shit. Isn't Tater checkmark some sort of channel? Some sort of criminal? Maybe I'm mistaken. Yes, he is some sort of criminal. He most certainly is. And trust me, everybody knows. Everybody has copies of all his arrest records. And if you have any doubt and you want to know, just let somebody know, give them your email address. They'll email you tons of shit whether you want it or not. This is where, as soon as Tater moved, I was getting emails. This is an overhead shot of Tater's land. It had the fucking plot. It had the little line, the surveyor's line, had the lot number and all this other shit. I didn't say nothing, but Tater, everybody's telling where I'm going to live and oh my God. I didn't say shit about nothing. I didn't look for it. People just saying, here, this is Tater's new lot. This is the address. This is the lot number. This is the road. This is where it is. Here's a fucking Google map, Google Earth's fucking shot of it. Oh yeah, here's his arrest record from there. This is what his dad's name is. This is where he used to live. This is where he went to college. People send all kinds of shit. They fucking love it. He is a douche. I'm picking on Davey. He probably does. He has little names for everything else. He probably does. Oh, shit. That was funny. Yeah, he had to have. A lot of people have also subbed and stopped watching him. Well, and let's face it, come on. A lot of people have subbed to him just so they know when he's posting, so they can go watch and make fun of him and bitch about him. You know, that's a big majority of people. Yeah, sure, there's people that like him, but there's just as many people that don't. And then the ones that he bought, you know he bought. Come on. There's no way you have over 200,000 subs and only get 30,000 views or less on a video. Come on. Come on. Lives in his own world. Yeah, he definitely told and bamboozled some people out there. Yes, he did. Yep, he sure did. Trying to figure out why he is wash machine sitting outside. Yeah, I don't know. That's how you live off grid. That's why I'm going to start making videos about how to live on grid. See, because that off grid stuff, everybody makes videos about how to live off grid. That's easy. All you got to do, I want to start living off grid. You just type it in and watch YouTube videos, learn how to live off grid. Want to learn how to live in an RV? Psh, easy. Type it on YouTube. Millions of videos. Bands. Psh. Even a car. You want to live in a car? Lots of videos. How do you live on grid? Is there videos out there about how to live on grid? About how to walk over and flick the light switch? Is there videos on that? No. I say there's not. I'm going to do it. How to live on grid. I'm going to show you. I'll take you down my basement, show you the washing machine. You can stare at it. And I could go, oh, wait, where do you put the quarters in? Oh, that's right. I don't have to because I live on grid. Yay. And I can throw my clothes in and we can watch it spin around. Wouldn't that make a great video? How to live on grid. I think it's good. I think it's going to be great fucking content. It'll be awesome content. How do you shower on grid? Well, I just turn the little knobs and you can adjust it hot, cold until you get the right temperature and you jump on in there. Do you have to time it? Do you have to get wet, then turn it off, then soap up, and then get wet and then jump out before you use all your water up? Not yet. Not yet. No, because there's still water. Yeah, pretty cool. How to live on grid. How do you cook on grid? Well, I turn on the stove or the oven or the microwave or the toaster oven or all of them all at once. Do I have to plug in my little thing and see how many watts I'm using? No, I don't, because I live on grid. Do I have to worry about the sun not being out today or going out and tilting my solar panels or getting my little portable ones out and laying them out in the yard? No, because I live on grid. I'm going to show you guys how to live on grid. How to get your mail when you live on grid. That's right. On grid baking channel. That's right, man. Do it. Do it. Do it. When you live in a house, do you know how to get mail? Well, I'm going to show you how. Living on grid. How to set up residency when you live on grid. I'm going to do everything. I'm going to go back to Bob Wells' channel, and everything he made a video about, I'm going to do the exact same thing, but I'm going to tell you how to do it on grid. So I can tell you guys, sell your raggedy ass vans and school buses and your fucked up cheap ass little tin can RVs. Sell all that shit. Get out of wash the sand out of the crack of your ass. Get out of the desert. Come on in here and live on grid. All you got to do is go get a little job and you too can live on grid. I'll show you how to get mail, how to get insurance, and choose the best insurance for you. And I'll show you how you can flick on lights and how you can do all kinds of things while living on grid in sticks and bricks. Come on to cheap on grid living. Oh, shit. Love it. What's in your bucket? I don't know. Let's see. Drywall mud, paint. Nope, no shit in my buckets. She's stealing my idea. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Where does your poop go? I don't know. If this goes away, I never have to look at it again. Living on grid. Do you want to know how to take a half-hour shower if you want to? Come on over to BlindViews. Cheap on-grid living. It's awesome. You too can live on grid. Are you cold? Are you worried about the freezing temperatures? Well, hey, all you got to do is, I'm going to show you how to live on grid in a 4-season sticks and bricks home. That's right. Some of you people, you don't live in 4-season sticks and bricks. You got to get the special ones. See, not all houses are built to live in 4 seasons. You got to have one that's built for 4 seasons. I'm going to show you how to live on grid. Do you make videos of your garbage pickup? I could do that too. That's right. See me out there on Thursday morning waiting for the trash truck. Here you guys go. I got you a present. I'll be like Tater. I got my camera set up. And as soon as that guy gets out of the truck, I'm calling, I'm getting him fired. You think that pizza boy got fired for bumping into my trash can? Oh, you wait. You wait till these guys are late and not picking up my trash. Oh my, I'm gonna cause a stink. Sign me up for a new channel. Where's the Patreon page? That's right. You want all the good tips and tricks on how to live on grid? Well, you're not going to get it here on YouTube. You got to come over to my Patreon page. And for just a small fee, there's 3 tiers. You too can learn how to live on grid. Gave me an idea when it gets too cold or too hot in my house. I go to this little box on the wall and turn the heat or AC. I'll teach people how to do it on the grid. That's right. That's what you got to do, man. Nope, not in my bucket. Oh, man. Y'all got me tripping. Tater got more security cameras than the White House. He does. $1,000 Nigerian subs for sale. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, they're everywhere. Interesting, taking on his trash can. I'm going to go and piss on it someday and turn it over. Oh, my God. Shade Tree Internet. Shade Tree. The Real Robert. Living on Grid, Episode 1. How to identify and turn on a light switch. Has it been cloudy for more than 3 days? Is it raining outside? Well, I'm going to show you how you can still have electricity living on grid. Didn't spend $13,000 on a solar system and a bunch of Battleborn batteries and 15 jackeries? Well, you too can still have electricity living on grid. Has more cameras in the White House because Tater has more of the party drug than Hunter. Oh, shit. I just went way back to the land subs for 20 cents. Good grief. Tate thinks somebody wants to steal his Mickey Mouse collection. What's the deal with him still using Starlink? Yeah, exactly. If connecting's so awesome, why? Oh, why? I have my own spot in my driveway, and I don't have to make rock borders to save it. That's it. Just pay some property taxes and go about your business. King's Auto Shop, are you going to work on Schoolie if Eric asked you to? Yeah, a lot of people are saying that's why he's promoting the channel again. Hasn't said anything for the longest time. Now all of a sudden, it's Robert this, Robert that. King's this, King's that. Because he's got that Schoolie hair in his ass. Yeah. Did you not bolt a big giant, what looks like a piss tank, piss bottle to the side of your van so you can fill it with diesel and have a rolling bomb? So you can have a knockoff Chinese diesel heater that'll last for one season, maybe, if you're lucky. Well, don't worry. Do you not have a little buddy heater? Don't worry. I'm going to show you how to get heat living on grid. Oh, man, y'all are killing me. It's funny shit. Thank you, Pam. You can still have electric when it's cloudy out? Yeah, you don't have to dump tanks in your house every other day. Nope, I don't have to disconnect and put everything away and drive into town. I work for dollar bills. I will say that it was nice to see some actual work get done in the RV that looked decent with actual trim and stuff. Instead of Eric fucking going in and ripping his bed out and just throwing a piece of plywood on some 2x4s and throwing a mattress on and say, look, I built a bed. I just don't approve of the flip-flops or the slides or whatever they were while you're working with power tools. Other than that, hey, at least it was work and it was done and it looked nice. It wasn't some slap-together bullshit by Eric. Hey, what's up, guys? How the hell are you doing? Oh, my God, I've been on her far too long. But I'm having so much fun. Piss bottle spills on the floor. Or grab by mistake. How did my lemonade get so warm? Thank you. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't know. See, that's the thing about them diesel heaters is them fucking, like I said, it looked like giant piss bottles to me. Them fucking little diesel tanks, little plastic tanks that everybody screws on the inside of their back doors of their van. Yeah, I don't know about all that. I don't think I'd like that shit. But hey. Wait, no, that ain't lemonade. Oh, shit. All right, off subject, off topic, but this is just a little something. I gotta ask you a question. All right. Have you ever, see, I'm trying to figure this out, if it's like everybody, or if our generation just didn't do that shit, or it's because we didn't grow up with the internet right off the bat. Axe away. Is it true Tater's in Florida to try to con Robert into building a Schoolie? I think he's not yet. He's out in he's in Disneyland. The other one, he's not in Florida. Turn the faucet and water matter. Yeah. Here's my question. Did you guys ever like have a favorite actor or actress, or have a favorite band or musician or something like that, and you just dug the shit out of them and they were like awesome and you thought they were really good at whatever it was that they did, and then all of a sudden you found out that, I don't know, they were trans, or they were gay, or they wanted to do this, or they said, I don't know, something fucked up, or they did something weird or whatever. And, you know, and then did you go, oh, well, no, I hate them now. I'll give you, for instance, like back in the day, big Iron Maiden, Judas Priest fan and all that good stuff. Loved the Priest, then Rob Halford, and you're like, Rob Halford's gay. Oh, Judas Priest sucks. Boo, hiss. Oh, I can never watch him again. That's disgusting. No, it didn't happen. It's like, I still like the music, listen to the music. Oh, this guy said this. He said the N-word 5 times last, 10 years ago. Oh, well, I can never watch them again, or I can never watch any of his movies, or I'm never going to buy that product. Did we ever do that? Did we do that stuff? Or is that like a recent thing? Is that like a new kid thing? Is that like a new that comes along with the cancel culture and everything? Or I don't know. That I do believe. But I believe that I believe with the politic thing, because every single solitary celebrity cannot be a Democrat. Every single solitary celebrity cannot be a gun-hating Democrat that wants nothing but, this, that, the other. It can't be. It's that they're paid. They're paid for that opinion, to have that opinion, to go on all the late night talk shows and spout that opinion. Now, some of them are, they truly do believe that, yes, and they go march and do all that stuff, but not all of them. Most of them are, the publicists will say, you got to say this, you can't say that, or you're going to get canceled, and this and that, and you have to go along with the status quo, and you have to go, yes, you hate guns. I know you have 75 guns, and you have 14 guys with guns that surround you at all times, but you have to go out and say, I hate guns, they got to go, and nobody needs one, and they're like, you have to say that stuff. I know you'd shoot a motherfucker in the face in a heartbeat, but you can't say that. You have to say this, and you have to say that you're down with this, and you have to support BLM, and you have to support this group, and you have to go, yeah, and you have to say them, and everything's fluid. You have to, or else it's your career. And so I think that's all that, but yeah, I agree. They need to keep that shit, shut the fuck up. But still, to me, it's whatever. It's like Sarah Silverman. I think she's funny as hell. I always enjoyed her, and her politics stink. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to watch her comedy shit, because she makes me laugh. Used to watch California until you found that politics don't jive. Yeah, I don't want to hang out with them. They're not like my fave, but if they do something and it's good, I'm going to watch it or do it or listen to it or whatever. Yeah. Still crushing Jeff Bridges, even though he might be a bit older. It did not matter. I was all fantasy. It was all fantasy anyway. That's right. That's right. Uncle Ted. That's right. The Motor City Madman. Yeah, everybody hates him because he's a gun-toting freak. Gary Glitter. Wow, I forgot about it. Eric won't be in Florida this winter, but I will be there working. Do you love me some Uncle Ted? Yeah, yeah. I still look at John Donnie, but yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think it is social media's fault. Tom Cruise. Yeah, Tom Cruise is a nutball, fucking Scientologist and everything else, but hey, gotta admit, motherfucker can make a movie. Sarah Silverman's awesome. She's funny as shit. I think she's hot too. But yeah, she's a fucking screwball. Not the good kind of screwball either. I love Screwball. My two favorite actors of all times are Greta Garbo and Lon Chaney Sr. I try to separate the two. Yeah, I try to as best I can as well. I really do. And that's like, what, you know, all the shit you hear about Marlon Brando. Come on, the dude, the Godfather and all the other shit. Yeah. But, oh, well, he fucking fucked bitches and sucked dick, and he was this and he was that, and he would. I don't give a shit. I'm watching his movies. I'm not fucking hanging out with him. I'm not getting a Christmas card. I'm not going to his house for Thanksgiving. I don't give a shit what he does. Yeah, that's a good point too. Yeah, when they start trying to jam it down your throat, I agree. See, that's the one like you just said. I'd be shut down with half of my stuff I did. Yeah, you got that right. I'd be canceled a long time ago. Is Chelsea Handler. See, I liked her. I thought she was funny and bossy and arrogant and everything. But then she just started, it's like she did really go hard with shoving shit down your throat and being real fucked up about it. Ted Derrick St. Holmes wrote some great music. There's a football player that pissed me off when they found out he was involving the Doug. Oh yeah. Yeah. The Philadelphia Eagles. What the fuck was his name? Yeah. Yeah, the dog fighting ring. Michael Vick, there you go. Yes, Mike Vick. Yep. Charlie Sheen's nothing wrong. He's winning. He's winning. He got tiger blood. 65, never thought about that stuff in my teens and into my 20s. Now, lots of my favorites are too old to continue to rock or act as characters. I enjoy them. Yeah, that's true too. But then again, you got shit like the like the Stones and Kiss and all them guys that they need to retire. But they won't. But yeah, I get it. But every time I hear Michael Jackson's on, I think of Little Boys. He's still the king of pop, though, right? Uncle Ted doesn't preach; he educates. Yeah, Uncle Ted don't give a shit what you do. just don't do it around him or on his land. Yeah, he just tells you like it is. It's like me. You don't have to agree with me. That's not the point. I'm just telling you the way I am. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I really don't care. All I got to say is, if you're feeling froggy and you want to jump, don't come through my front door because you're going to get carried out. That's right. Why is he back in Keyland? Well, because he took his new girly girl, his new squeeze. He took her to Taterland for Christmas. Not for Christmas, but so she can start her Vlogmas. Ugh. Yeah, she's starting December 1st. She's starting Vlogmas, and she's starting in Disneyland. Harms animal or wears fur. Big pass. Okay. Mr. Bean. He does know the Constitution very well. Who the hell cares? Their private lives were kept private and now all come out. Please go back to the closet you came from. No one cares. I agree. I agree. But see, the thing is, did you see what Elon Musk said on his interview? No, I did not. Here's the thing. The thing that's a little bit different too is this, that, I mean, I could go into work and do my job, do whatever it was, whether it be, you know, climbing under a car and coming out and all greasy and doing whatever, or putting on a suit and tie and going in and standing in the boardroom and doing whatever. Then I could go home, punch out, punch out, go home, sit down and drink and smoke weed, do whatever I want to, bang chicks, whatever, I don't know, slap the lady, kick the dog, do whatever I wanted to do, say, fuck this guy, the hell with these people, I hate these people, and these people coming over the board, yada, yada, yada. And then the next day, go back in, punch in the clock and go, how you doing, sir? Reporting for duty, and do your job and then go home. Now, well, it's only stupid people, but now, you go in for a job and they're going to look at your Instagram, they're going to look at your social media, they're going to look at all that shit and go, well, you said this back when you were 16 and you said the N-word and you called that dude, oh, and you were blackface and you did this and you said that, well, when you were at home, we heard you, you talked to your coworker when he came over to your house and you guys drank way too much and you said you didn't like transgender people, so we have to fire you. So there is no longer that fucking separation of work and home and work and home. You know, you can't, you know, you're not allowed to be a serial killer and still have a job. You could do that. Whatever you wanted to do once you punched out, you could go do. But now you can't. Now you can't do that shit. I don't understand. I don't understand it. So I don't agree with it, but I kind of get that. Now that when you're a celebrity, they're going to dig up all the shit because that's what some people want to do. Just like I watched the Tater and I hope he trips up and does something stupid so I can laugh at him and make videos about it. Some people just sit back and go, I'm going to dig up something. Even if I have to go back 20 years, I know this fucker did something because I'm going to get pissed off about something. I just watched a video where somebody was talking about this one transgendered female, looked very, very, very manly. Just kind of had manly features, short hair even, but wore a dress and some jewelry. And went into a restaurant, saw the video, and asked for something. The waiter came over and said, yes, I'll get that for you right away, sir. What? Oh, and made a big stink, got the manager and everything. I was misgendered and blah, 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 blah. Now, if you look at the video, first of all, you did this for views because, first of all, you have a camera sitting across the table from you, filming it all. Second, there's a microphone clipped to your necklace. So what did you do? It was all a big setup. You're going in strictly for the purpose to keep asking questions and asking for stuff. And even though it wasn't a shitty restaurant either, it was kind of, and everyone's polite and just happened to say, oh, I'll get that right away for you, sir. You didn't have a tag on that said I'm a she or a he or whatever. But no, you went in there strictly for that purpose. You set up a camera, you had a mic clipped to your shit, you were ready and you wanted, because that's what you were there for. You were there to fucking cancel somebody and get somebody business closed. That's the shit that goes on now. That's what social media has created. Just like the people that go around and do dumb shit, like smacking people and knocking them down and doing all kinds of bullshit. That's what social media created. Because everything's been done. Everybody's talked about their shit bucket enough. You can't talk about shit bucket. Everybody knows you shit in a bucket. Those videos don't fly anymore. You have to be original now. So now you got to do something really outrageous. And that one guy did something outrageous. Poked and poked and poked at that one guy. while his buddy was across the way, in the mall filming, until his ass got shot. Because you fuck with the wrong people, yeah, it's on camera. And you go, oh no, yeah, you go to court, dickhead. You filmed yourself doing something stupid and somebody defended themselves from your dumb ass, and you filmed it. And they can use your dumb ass and your retardation against you in court. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. It hasn't yet, but it's really on its way. It's damn close to have ruined it. But yeah, it is a mess, man. Social media. Huh. But I don't watch none of those reward shows. I think that's all bullshit. I started to think I'd never be old enough to know better. I know, right? Oh shit. Well, I didn't do a couple things tonight, man. Damn. The bats. I almost forgot the bats. Oh man. There we go. Fly, my little winged beauties, fly. Fly. Find the tater. Poop. Poop on the solar panels. Ah, yes. The bats. Yes, I didn't do that. And I know it's probably too late, but I want to thank the people who support the channel. You guys are awesome. You're amazing. I do appreciate every single thing you guys do for me. There you go. There you go. All right, kids. It's been real. It's been fun. It's almost been real fun. But just remember, when you're out there and you're on the BLM land and these other places, just remember.
You know, you can't reserve anything out here on federal service land.
Remember that. Just remember that. I couldn't resist. Oh, my. But every time he opens his mouth, the only thing I want to say is...
Wait, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
I'm sorry? What did
You're
you
just
say?
coming off stupid.
Yep, just looking straight in the eye and that's it. That's all you can do. It's all you can do, right? Oh, my. Well, I've been on here far too long, but it was fun. I had a blast tonight. You guys were awesome. I hope you had fun as well. And again, I talk about certain people in the way I think they are, and this doesn't mean to lump all the wheeled wonders and the nomads into one, because there's tons of them that are out there doing it. They're not putting their shit on YouTube. They don't give two shits. They're just out there doing what they want to do. And even some that are on YouTube, they're just doing it. They're not trying to, but hey, again, if you're doing shit that irks me, I'm going to talk about it. And that's just it. You don't have to agree with me. You never, ever, ever have to agree. Because no matter what, that is not the point. It's just, I got to tell you the way I see it, right? So, when Randy sets up his hobo hut, and now he's talking about building a dog park, that's not BLM land stuff to do. That's go buy your own land and do that shit. I don't care what anybody else says. I'm not going to change my mind on that one. That's way beyond the scope of staying on BLM land. You want to live in a house so damn bad, but you're oh no, I want to be no, you don't. No, you don't. It's not the life you want. You want another life, but you're going to do everything you can to get as close as you can because you can't do it. But then again, you don't have to agree with me. That's not the point. The point is...
And this is BlindViews, and that's how we see it.
Let me vent for a second.
Thanks for hanging out, guys. I really do appreciate it. I had a blast. I hope you had a blast too. And I will see you next Thursday right here. Same bat time, same bat channel. Till then, keep an eye out for some new videos. See you on the YouTubes.